Good evening, RGV sports fans. Thanks for staying up late with us to join us on Fifth Quarter, sponsored by Burt Ogden Buick GMC. I'm KJ Doyle. We're just a couple of weeks away from the start of the playoffs, but still plenty of football before we reach that point. We begin tonight with the battle of unbeaten. Still in Week 10 in Corpus Christi, PSJA North taking the trip to take on Flower Bluff, the winner taking home the district title in that district. Two of the best teams in South Texas taking the field. Flower Bluff would start with the ball, and it's UTRGV commit Jaden Pelucio looking deep downfield. He's been making plays all season, takes a shot as he lets it go, but it's intercepted by Jorge Alvarez. So the Raiders take over, and then on offense, Darren Garcia breaks through a crowd. PSJA North strikes first. They're up 7-0. Flower Bluff back on the attack in the red zone looking for points, but they cough up the football. PSJA North recovers, and the Raiders couldn't have asked for a better start to this game. Now fourth down, they're going for it, and Garcia finds Ethan Guerra down the seam. 14-0 Raiders. Flower Bluff would mount the comeback as Pelucio finds his man in the end zone for the touchdown. But then the Raiders trailing 21-14. They give it to Guerra. He fights. He gets in. It's all tied up. We're headed to overtime in this game. In OT, Ethan Guerra gets the pitch. Nothing but green grass after he breaks out of those tackles. Raiders take the lead in overtime. But on the ensuing extra point, it is wide, no good. So Flower Bluff, a big chance to answer back. And they would. Cameron Johnson, he's in for the touchdown. So now an extra point is all Flower Bluff needs to win it. They punch it through. Flower Bluff wins one of the games of the year in Texas, a heartbreaker for PSJA North. Our Daniela Hernandez was on the field with our post-game report.
KJ, we're here in Corpus Christi, where the undefeated PSJA North Raiders went head-to-head against the undefeated Flower Bluff Hornets. This game was so good, it went into overtime. Joining me now, I'm here with PSJA North head coach Marcus Kaufman. Now, coach, unfortunately, the game did not go as what you wanted, but tell me about the grit and the determination your boys showed tonight on the field.
They did a heck of defensively. We were shutting them down. I think we got 3 turnovers tonight, and we kind of got offensively. We did a great job at the start. Then we had a little lull in the middle, kind of started looking around, trying to figure out what was going on, and they did a good job. Darren did a heck of a job getting everybody settled down. We're going on that last drive to tie it up, and then it kind of got crazy after that. It got fun.
You know, what are y'all going to learn from this game and take away from it going on to your next game?
The situational football. When we got towards the end of the ball game, we kind of got a little hairy for a second. As long as we control our emotions and don't get caught up in the moment, we can play with anybody. We can beat anybody.
Joining me now, I'm here with junior quarterback Darren Garcia. Darren, you did a tremendous job, just like Coach mentioned. You know, what do you have to say about what your boys accomplished on the field despite not being the best outcome that you wanted?
You know, I mean, in the locker room, I asked him, hey, just go out there and give me your all, and I'm going to give you my all. And I feel like that's what we have carried on to the season, is a good brotherhood.
Now the Raiders go on next week to play against Brownsville Rivera in their last game of the regular season. In Corpus Christi, Daniela Hernandez, Channel 5 Sports.
Thanks so much, Daniela. A fantastic game. Certainly lived up to the billing. Who knows, maybe these teams meet again in the playoffs. Meanwhile, Corpus Christi team did travel to the Valley. Veterans Memorial made the trip south to Bobby Lackey Stadium to take on Wesco East. Another big one in this district between these two teams here. Wesco East looking to make something happen. Malachi Rodriguez takes a big hit. The run game would just not get going for the Wildcats. Second quarter, Eagles on the attack. It's Andrew Charles Boyce into the end zone for the touchdown. Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial up 10-0. Wesco East trying a little trick play here on fourth down. It's going nowhere. Shut down by Veterans Memorial. And then on our offense, the Corpus Christi Veterans Memorial Eagles do it again. It's Charles Boyce once more into the end zone. Corpus Christi Vets wins this one, a 37-0 shutout victory. Thursday night kickoff here between PSJ Memorial and Harland South. This one, a bit of an elimination game. PSJ Memorial needed a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. A lot of stormy weather in this game as well. Harland South started things off with Alvin Edwards. A 47-yard house call gets by the last defender and in for the score. Wolverines now trying to make something happen. Ryan Reyna looking, end zone off his back foot, intercepted by Harland South. Yari Cabrera takes it back for the Hawks. The Wolverines still trying to make something happen. This time, Reyna uses his legs, uses the stiff arm and in for a 23-yard score, and then more from PSJ Memorial. The pitch goes to Emi Kolunga into the end zone. After that stiff arm throw, the score sneaks in right past the pylon, but it's ultimately Harland and South pulling this one out. 21-14, the final. Moving up to 6A PSJA, hosting Edinburg North tonight. The Bears coming off a win last week, and check out Miles Lopez, one of the best in the Valley, off the bootleg, looking end zone, finding his man for the touchdown, Emiliano Fraga, and it's 7-0. Bears early, Edinburg North looking for the big play to answer back deep down the field, but it's intercepted by the Bears. Armando Davila takes it back, and then PSJA back on offense once more. It's Miles Lopez off the same type of action, rolling out, looking, can't find his man, usually uses his arm but lowers the shoulder and runs in for the score. The Bears get the win over Edinburg North, 41-7, the final there. It's the season finale for Brownsville veterans with their bye coming up next week. They traveled to San Benito, and no Storm Montoya in this one, but Sergio Sosa stepping in at quarterback, making plays, a 25-yard run, and then off the triple option, they pitch it to Trevelyan. He gets in for the score, a 5-yard rushing touchdown, 7-0. Vets leads, and then it's Sosa once again. Check him out, escaping a pack, stiff-arming a defender, and he's breaking free. He would get caught, but not until after a 55-yard run to set his team up in scoring range. And then it's Sosa taking it himself again, making a move, stepping out of tacklers, and into the end zone, a 20-yard rushing score. Brownsville Veterans wins it 28-18 over San Benito in their regular season finale. Some high-powered offenses meeting in Los Fresnos. The 7-1 Falcons welcoming Harland into town, and it's Robert Pineda. He scampers in for a score, one of the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the Valley. 35 yards to the house. Noah Huerta trying to answer back for Harlingen. That's ruled a touchdown. He crosses the goal line for the 10-yard score, but then check this out. From Robert Pineda, looking deep downfield, on the run, escapes the pass rush. What a play. Every week he makes some magic happen like this. 70-yard touchdown for Pineda in this Los Fresnos offense. Incredible. And then more from Pineda. He fakes it to the running back. He takes it himself. No one's going to catch him. A 40-yard touchdown. Harlingen South gets powered to the win by Pineda once again, 36-14 the final. At Richard R. Flores Stadium, the Edinburg Bobcats hosting Weslaco. The winner maybe securing the second place spot in district. Weslaco's Frankie Trevino starting it off, looking for his man, and he finds Joseph Lyall for the touchdown. Weslaco starts strong, but Edinburg North had something to say in this one. JT Santa Maria, he bounces off the tackle, gets in for the score to answer, and then Santa Maria looking to show off the arm. Deshaun Evans is in the end zone, open for the score. Touchdown, but Weslaco would end up coming back and taking a close one over Edinburg, 24-21. Still a lot more highlights to show you from around the Valley. After the break, 3 city rivalry matchups in Sherryland, McAllen, Brownsville, and later, the Week 10 Play of the Week. We'll be back after this 2-minute break.
The fifth quarter is supported by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
Get ready for game day. Go the extra yard. Join the #1 Buick GMC team in Texas and choose from more than 700 new vehicles today at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Power coverage on our app from the First Warn 5 weather team. Severe weather alerts sent straight to your phone. Live radar so you can see the storm close to you. And daily updates from our team of meteorologists. Be prepared for what's next with the KRGV weather app. Download it now.
The KRGV weather app is sponsored by DHR Health, Payne Auto Group, DLJ Commercial Roofing, Toronto Insurance, and McAllen International Airport.
College football's finally here in the Valley.
V's up.
Hey, when does the game start?
Says here fall of 2025.
Well, I have the grill going, so...
We can wait.
Yeah, we can wait.
Get a new 2024 Chevrolet Silverado 1500 Crew Cab for only $39,000 to $995 or take $12,000 off MSRP. Payne Weslaco Chevrolet and PayneGM.com. Chevrolet, together let's drive. Lo que tú quieres, regardless.
Quinn, you've got a marketable name, but I'm in the business of getting Texans more. So I've been workshopping this with my team to take you to the next level. How do you feel about the Quintellectual? The Quinsation? Okay then, how about...
Look, Jeff, how about you just focus on what you do best, like helping Texans who've been injured in a car, truck, or commercial vehicle accident.
Sure, fair enough.
If you've been hurt and you want more, call the Fours.
How about Quinterception?
I don't think so.
Save more on your next new car with the #1 Buick and GMC team in Texas. Choose from more than 700 new vehicles today and get award-winning service. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Back now with one of the biggest rivalries in the Valley, the Snakeskin Classic. Bragging rights on the line for the two Sherryland schools in the last game of the season for the Rattlers. They're looking to score in the season above 500. Meanwhile, Pioneer starting it off with William Goodlow's pass to Matthew Maldonado for the score. That made it 9-0 Pioneer. Sherryland trying to answer back, and they get into the end zone for the rushing score. Santiago Longoria on the rush to make it 12-6. But then Pioneer answering right back. Goodlow passing deep to Matthew Maldonado. He gets his second touchdown. Pioneer up 19-6. The Rattlers once again trying to keep up with his Pioneer offense. Calvin Harris throws to Longoria, his second touchdown of the game. Pioneer still up 19-13 at the half, and that strong start powers Pioneer to victory. 33-27 the final. Here's Gloria Morelia with our post-game report on this great rivalry matchup.
Hey KJ, I'm at Richard Thompson Stadium. The Pioneer Diamondbacks just beat the Rattlers. Alongside me is head coach Eddie Galindo. Coach, you're already drenched in water. What happened here?
I think I got the Gatorade bath, but not the Gatorade bath, dude.
Okay, but a very well-deserved Gatorade bath. Just tell me, what did you see about your team tonight? They did not give up until that last quarter.
You know, it's about, you know, they fought, they battled, they fought through adversity, and that's what defines my kids, you know. They're tough, you know, and when you're faced with that adversity, that your true personality is going to come out. These guys, they fight hard, they practice hard. I wouldn't trade these guys for anybody. I love my guys. I have a good coaching staff, and I'm just humbled to be the head coach of Pioneer.
You have to tell me, whose idea was it to drench Coach in Gatorade water?
No, that's the whole team thing. I mean, he always talks about how he waits 365 days for this game. I mean, it's the biggest rivalry I feel in the Valley, and it's a battle every single year. I mean, and he marks it on the calendar, and we talk about it every day. We say, watch out for the Sherry game. We have it list, we have it circled on our calendar, and we waited for this day, and it's a great day, I feel like.
William, just like you said, it's one of the biggest rivalries in the Valley. How great does it feel getting the win tonight?
It feels good. I mean, we won last year too, but this year I feel like it means a lot more because at the start of the season, nobody had us winning anything. On their district predictions, they thought we were going to be 0-4, and I mean, we came out and we proved everyone wrong. I feel like nobody wanted us to win this game, and that's what we came out and we did. We won the game, man. It was a great game.
Thank you, Gloria. We continue with the rivalry matchups. McAllen Memorial going up against Rowe tonight, and Rowe starting off strong as Adrian Boteo, the deep ball to his man, Draven Nieves. He's fighting for the goal line, but he ends up 1 yard short. But don't worry, he'll come back and get his touchdown. Adrian Boteo takes this one himself, gets around the edge and in for the rushing score for Nicky Rowe. McAllen Memorial looking to answer back, and it's Michael Alaniz in the end zone for the score. So McAllen Memorial with a bit of an answer there, but then Adrian Boteo, check this out. He rolls out, he's looking downfield, and he finds Draven Nieves. This time, some toe drag swag. He's in for that touchdown. Memorial, though, would end up coming back. They'd win this game 42-28, the final. As for the Mech High Bulldogs, they traveled to Mission for a matchup with the Eagles. Bulldogs quarterback Joaquin Valdez started this game off strong. A little screen pass to start this thing out with a Finn Henderson, and he makes magic happen, gets in for the touchdown. That was actually Andres Garza who took that in. Then it's Finn Henderson on this touchdown over the middle. They go for two, they get it. It's 15-0. Second quarter, they're still looking for more. A little fade route to Cinco Jones. McAllen's offense can't be stopped. Mission looking to answer back. Thomas Apratio, he does get in for this 14-yard touchdown, but ultimately, in the end, that McAllen start powers them to victory. 42-37. Arbella Michaels was on the field for another close game here in the Valley.
What a game here at Tom Landry Stadium. 42-35, the Bulldogs take the win here. We talked about it being a historic game, historic rivalry, and right next to me I have quarterback Joaquin Valdez. What a night. What do you have to say about this win?
You know, we started off strong. We were prepared for this game. We knew what they were going to give us, and we were confident in our game plan. We came out, had a good first half, and I think maybe we slowed down a little bit, but we finished in the end. That's really all that matters. Well,
Mackay's won the last two, now 3 of this rivalry series. You know, it was renewed now that it's district play, and you know, you're fighting for that playoff push. So what does this mean for playoffs?
Sure, yeah, so we've had a lot of close games that have really come down to the wire, that have put us in this situation. But even though we're here in this situation, we still have a chance to get into the playoffs, which is really good for us, and it really motivates us week to week. So we knew what we had to do. We knew what we had to do coming in to this game, and we know what we have to do next week to just keep our hopes alive for playoffs and just put us in the best position to win.
I feel great. I feel amazing. I am so happy for the kids. They played extremely well tonight. We were able to come out here and start fast, something we have been talking about all week long, and through their hard work and preparation, that's what allowed them to come out and get this victory tonight. Joaquin Valdez broke the record for most passing yards in Mackay history tonight, so
that
we're
is
extremely
amazing.
happy for him.
Joaquin, come over here. What? We need you. Come on back. How do you feel? You made history tonight.
You know, I feel great. You know, I couldn't do it without my teammates surrounding me that really have made my job easy the past 3 years. So I want to just give thanks to them, shout them out the past 3 years, and my coaches obviously have put me in positions to win and do all that I have. So
that is amazing. Congrats. All right, thank you guys. Joaquin Valdez making Mackay Bulldog history with over 5,000 passing yards. Congrats to him. A victorious night for the Bulldogs. A great way to go on to face on another rival, Nicky Rowe, at home next week as the Bulldogs go 3-3 in district play, fighting for that playoff push. In Mission, Bella Michaels, Channel 5 Sports.
Thanks so much, Bella. Stick around. We have plenty more coming your way. We'll be right back here on Fifth Quarter, sponsored by Burt Ogden Buick GMC.
Join the #1 Buick GMC team in Texas and choose from more than 700 new vehicles today. Get award-winning service and save more on your next new car because we shop the competition so you don't have to at Burt Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Okay, KJ, it's football season. Are you ready? Time to test.
Ready.
First question. Which team is Weso East?
Is it the one with the E?
Correct!
Yes!
All right, which one's Coach Gomez?
Is that a trick question? Both?
Yeah!
Name the rivalry.
The Snake Skin Classic?
Girls, he's ready.
We are ready.
First and Goal is supported by Safeguard Insurance.
How's your service going? Going wonderful. Everything going great? Come to my autumn sales event where you'll get unbelievable savings.
This month, take advantage of a great selection of new inventory.
All of them with oil changes for life and Nana's lifetime warranty, so you don't Nana Pau Pau. So please shop us at charlieclark.com.
Nana Pau Pau.
Charlie Clark Nissan. Orale.
Y recuerden, aquí en Charlie Clark Nissan también hablamos inglés.
Enroll now at Horizon Montessori Public School STEM Academy. Our public schools are located in McAllen, Weslaco, and Harlingen. They are tuition-free for students from pre-K 3 to 8th grade, and we offer a supportive and friendly environment where students can learn at their own pace. Enrolling your children is easy. Go to our website at www.hmps.net or scan the QR code on your screen. Our teachers are dedicated to helping students reach their full potential. Be a part of the experience.
Get ready for game day. Go the extra yard. Join the #1 Buick GMC team in Texas and choose from more than 700 new vehicles today at Burt Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Back now with some taps action. St. Joseph Academy has been one of the best teams in the RGV this season. Tonight was their district home opener, second game of district against San Antonio Christian. This was going to be a really tough one tonight. Here, the Bloodhounds get things started as Andre Cristiano makes a great move and gets into the end zone for the touchdown. More from the Bloodhounds offense. They continue to roll with Claudio Torres. The pitch to the outside, somehow breaks a tackle, somehow breaks a few more, somehow still on his feet. He's in for the score. Unbelievable. Claudio Torres is unreal every single week. And then this throw after the quarterback gets hit is intercepted by Claudio Torres. He's making plays all over the field, and then it's going to be a rushing touchdown. Who else is it going to be? Guess who? Claudio Torres again bursting through defenders and in for the score. St. Joseph Academy a 43-12 win tonight. Another inter-city rivalry played on Thursday. Brownsville Lopez taking on Brownsville Pace. Here, Adrian Salceda starts things off with a rushing touchdown in for the score, and then it's Lopez's turn. Eddie Slovak takes this one up the middle, 63 yards and in for the score as Lopez answers back, and then more from Slovak. He gets the handoff again, showing why he's one of the best in the Valley, in for a score. But Pace would actually mount the comeback. All tied up with 3 seconds left at 21 apiece, and the game-winning field goal from Diego Guerra lifts Lopez over Pace 24-21 in a thrilling. The last regular season home game for Ed Couch Elsa. They're hoping to stay undefeated in district here against PSJA Southwest, and it's Aiden Garcia getting in for the 10-yard rushing score to start things off. Then Elijah Trevino passes it to Brandon Morales. He takes off for a 25-yard touchdown as he dives through the pylon and gets in. PSJA Southwest try and answer back against one of the dominant teams in their district, throwing over the middle. They find their man, Marcus Luongo, and it's Carlos Luna with the touchdown, but Ed Couch Elsa just too much. They win this one 34-7. In 16 4A, all 4 teams playing the last game of the regular season tonight. La Feria traveling up to Kingsville for a big district matchup. The Lions get things started early as this one goes to Dominic Trevino from Andrew Rivera. That's a touchdown, but the Lions still trailing in this one big. Here, another touchdown from Rivera. He finds Ray Garza, hold everything. It's suddenly a 1-touchdown game, but King would have their answer. It's a handoff to Demarius Montgomery. He takes it in. Kingsville avoids the comeback attempt from La Feria in this one, and they win it 49-33. Final game of the regular season as well for Port Isabel and Gruya. With the La Feria loss, a Tarpons win would mean a 3-way tie for first place and all sharing the district title. And it's Luis Ramos doing what he's done all season long, a 42-yard touchdown run. And this Port Isabel ground game has been dominant. It's not just Luis Ramos. Miguel Perez this time taking the touchdown in. And then it's time for Dylan Green to show what he can do on the ground. Makes a great juke, set up the defender perfectly. He's away and he's in for the touchdown. And then Green showing that he can do it from all the length of the field. He's been a home run hitter this year. Here's another one, 74 yards into the end zone. Port Isabel makes a statement to end the season 54-0 over Gruya. Now to Raymondville for the last regular season home game for the Bearcats. They hosted Bishop this evening. Starting things off, these two teams struggled to get much going. A pair of missed field goals going both ways as the offenses tried to get on the board early, but they would ultimately find a groove. At least one team would here. Raymondville ball. Jaden Mendez finally gets something going on the ground. A strong run to power his way through for a first down. And then Raymondville, as the drive continues, Luis de la Paz throws to Christopher Gonzalez for the touchdown. But Raymondville ultimately can't hang on tonight. They had the lead briefly, but Bishop takes the win 34-13. After the break, the Week 10 play of the week, and we're breaking down some district standings as the playoffs draw near. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Save more on your next new car with the #1 Buick and GMC team in Texas. Choose from more than 700 new vehicles today and get award-winning service. We shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Healing Children's Hearts. The Children's Bereavement Center Rio Grande Valley is the Valley's only center of its kind, offering grief counseling to children and young adults at no charge. Show your support so every grieving child and young adult in the RGV will have access to competent, compassionate care when faced with the death of a loved one. Don't let bereaved children be forgotten mourners. Call the center today and find out how you can help.
This November, we're giving thanks for you at Clark Chevrolet with our Ticket to Ride the Great Tracks giveaway. We're giving away a brand new 2025 Chevy Trax, the perfect ride to take you through all of life seasons. Entering is easy. Visit us, take a test drive, and you're entered. No purchase necessary. Just one entry per household, but a lifetime of memories if you win. It's our way of saying thanks. We're handing over the keys to the lucky winner on Christmas Eve, just in time to make your holiday season bright.
For nearly a century, we're family.
Visit us at Clark Chevrolet today and give thanks for the chance to drive home in a brand new Chevy.
Unfortunately for South Texas homeowners, our homes are built on clay soils that constantly expand and contract.
This movement causes doors not to function properly, cracks in your sheetrock and brick, plumbing leaks, and structural damage.
If you have these problems at your home, fortunately, our hometown team has improved elevations and stabilized thousands of homes from Houston to the Rio Grande Valley. My brothers and I won't let your biggest investment fall through the cracks. Call us today.
Join the #1 Buick GMC team in Texas and choose from more than 700 new vehicles today. Get award-winning service and save more on your next new car because we shop the competition so you don't have to at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.
Welcome back into fifth quarter. It's time to reveal our play of the week. We're going to head over to the matchup between McAllen Memorial and Nicky Rowe, and it's got to go this one from Draven Nieves, showing off the toe drag swag, incredible body control to stay in bounds. He's talking to his teammates. He knows what kind of play he just made. That's the type of play you see from some pro-level players, and he's doing it on the high school football field. One last look. Great job staying in bounds, hanging on as that pass was a little towards the sideline. A great play, and it's the play of the week. Now, let's take a look at some district standings. We know that it's going to be an interesting time of year. 1 week left in the high school football season. So you see up top 4-0 PSJA. They already beat Weslaco, so that clinches them the 1 seed. But Weslaco still has a chance to take home a share of the district title if something happens there. La Jolla just on the outside looking in. Economides and Edinburg sitting at 3rd and 4th right now in district. Obviously a big win for Weslaco over Edinburg tonight. So watch those La Jolla teams and see what's going to happen there in the district. Meanwhile, Los Fresnos at 3-0. They can take the outright district title with a win next week. Brownsville Vets at 3-1. Their season is done now. They have played their final game. They're on a bye next week. And then Harland and San Benito face off next week. Brownsville Hannah has a chance potentially to tie with one of those teams, but they've already lost to both, so their playoff chances are out. Meanwhile, Flower Bluff here 7-0, PSJA North at 6-1, and Vets at 6-1. This is the big matchup. These two teams will play next week. Winner takes their trip, punches their ticket to the postseason. Here, Edinburg Vella at 5-0. McAllen Memorial does have a loss on the schedule, actually, in district. I think these are a little bit mixed up. McAllen Memorial does have a loss already in district. And then we're going to see, I think some of these have changed as well already in this district. Meanwhile, Alice at the top of this district. Mission Vets, a big win tonight that likely gives them the postseason berth over Roma. And, of course, Sharyland and Pioneer battling tonight. That game likely deciding who takes second place in that district. So we'll sort all of this out as well next week once we head towards the postseason and see which teams are able to continue. That will do it here on the Week 10 edition of Fifth Quarter. Thanks for spending some of your night with us, and have a great weekend. We'll see you next time for the regular season.
The Fifth Quarter, powered by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
The Fifth Quarter is supported by Bert Ogden Buick GMC.
Get ready for game day. Go the extra yard. Join the #1 Buick GMC team in Texas and choose from more than 700 new vehicles today at Bert Ogden Buick GMC in Edinburg.